Hey guys, in this video I'm going to walk you through how to sharpen the chainsaw. I'm going to use one of these Husqvarna chainsaw file kits. It's got a couple different components in there. We'll open it up, go through what each one does, see how well it works. First thing you want to make sure is you need to tighten your chain all the way up, just so that when you're filing you don't get any roll or anything on your chain. So we'll tighten up the chain first. Go ahead and tighten it up pretty good and get some pretty good tension on it. Snug it back down. This Husqvarna kit that I have came with two round files. That's for sharpening the teeth. Get down in the gullet there. It came with a handle that you can stick the files in. And it also came with a flat file for filing down the rakers, getting your depth gauge correct. All of those files will go in this handle here. Then it also came with a guide. You got a roller guide that you lay on the bar, on the chain, so you get your angle correct whenever you're filing. And then you've got a raker depth guide here. You can use different, it's got a guide for if you're using hardwood or softwood, if you're cutting pine for say softwood, or say oak trees as your hardwood. In this video we'll use hard side for hardwoods when I get to that point. Start out by putting my file in the handle. Okay, I would have thought that this would actually been tight and secure. It's not. It's actually just sticks in there, and I guess it's so that it allows it to roll, but it is not a snug fit in that handle. All right, we're learning together how to do this. So, two arrows on this guide. They need to be pointing toward the end of the bar, the tip of the bar. And I think it's got to do that. So, for whatever reason, seems like this guide isn't going to fit. Alright, so I can't get this to fit. This guide does not seem to want to sit all the way around to where it's not going over this chain right here. I would think it's supposed to sit a little lower. The backside seems to be sitting somewhat low, but it's not as low as it could be, I don't think, because when I do this, I'm not able to get down there in the gullet with this roller in the way. You know what? Originally I couldn't get this piece to fit on here. I got to thinking that maybe, initially I thought I had bought the wrong size, where this one was a .325. I didn't know if I needed another size to get across here, but I got to thinking about it a little more, and I realized that it was real close to being able to fit. And watching some other guys' videos where how hard it was for them to press their roller guide on the chain, decided I'd go ahead and come out here and try it again. Insert this little clip in, see if we can't get it to fit. See, if you look right here, this thing's supposed to sit on there like this, so I can come across that way and get down in that gusset there. But it's too tight right here where it hits that chain, kind of on both sides. So it's either a defect or I bought the wrong size. It's so close that I think I'm just going to take my flat file and file on this piece right here. See if I can't make it slide down over it like it should. Alright, that's what it took. Just filing down just a touch. And it's still a tight fit on there. But now I can lay this across there. It looks like rollers are actually going to work. I'll be able to file perfectly in that groove. So what we're going to do, we're going to just show you how to sharpen it with just a regular round file. We'll go all the way through, and then I may be able to use this guide for my depth gauge on my rakers. Each tooth has a line drawn on top. Right here, that line is the correct angle for what you need to be filing this at. Each tooth has it, so we're going to try to get that angle correct, and that line is also let you know when it's time to replace your chain. So if you were to file all the way down to that line, once the front of the tooth there were to hit that line, that's when you know you need to change the chain out. But that's what I'll be doing. I'll try to follow that line and get my angle this way accurate based off that line. And then for this way, what this guide is meant to do is it's meant to lay on there and make it level to where you're pushing on these rollers at a 90-degree angle from this face. There to there is 90 degrees is what you're trying to do. Show you what I want to be doing when I go across and sharpen. When I go across, I want my file to be on a 90-degree angle that way, and I want it to run all the way across like that. I'm only going to be sharpening as I'm pushing the file away from me. You don't have to rotate it. You can push and just push there, pick up, then you can rotate the file a little bit if you'd like and come back with another run. Do it like that. I don't want to push down here. I don't want to push down on the front end. So get at a couple runs through. And when you start, you want to count how many times you're going. You want to do each tooth the same amount of counts. So we'll go with 4 and see how that works. All right, that was 4. I want to then mark where I started. That way I know whenever I make it all the way back around. You see, I want the file to be in the bottom of this gully here. And then it's going to sharpen all the way from around the bottom here, all the way up here on this tooth, and then make a sharp point even up top. I'm only able to sharpen every other tooth, and then I'll have to flip the saw around. You'll notice when you do it, to push the file through at least the first 2 times, you'll notice it's snagging a little bit. It's not as clean. That lets you know that you're actually doing something. You're getting it back smooth. Usually about a 3rd or 4th time, not many snags on it. Makes me, all right, made it all the way around. Flip the saw around, do it the other way. Okay, now I'm going to let my sidekick try a little bit. I'm going to start one. I'm going to start the first one, and then I'll let you try 1 or 2 after that, okay? All right, let's start here. Again, I'm keeping it level. I put 1 finger hand right here, and I'm just pushing on this. Put my finger there, okay? 1, 2, rotate the blade a little bit. 3, 4, okay? All right, put your hand there. You gotta keep it level. Push in there. 1, 2, watch your finger. 3, 4. Rotate the chain for me. Pull it as hard. All right, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good deal. We're done there. I'm going to take this rake guide, and again I'm going to do hardwood side, lay it up there, and then if that rake were sticking above it, I would smooth it down, hit it maybe twice. I think the rakes got hit pretty good last time it got sharpened. Don't seem to be much to take there. Then if you do take it, maybe try to knock that lip off of it, just so it don't seem to grab going through the tree. Hang on.